marketing tool that can promote real music. Allison Blair, aka Daphne, created solo comic known as Casablanca Records. After the music company ran into financial trouble, the mutant had to put on her roller skates and pivot to another place in comic history. It helped that she had the ability to transform sound vibrations into light. However, Dazzler wasn't placed in the most compelling stories at first. Although she got off to a rocky start, she grew into a cult fan favorite and managed to become an LGBT+ icon. It's incredible that Dazzler went from being a marketing ploy to an enduring comic character.
How about that dance? Did not play the show.
Darwin.
Well, Darwin's already a nickname and, sort of fits. Adapt to survive and all.
If you want to really survive in the Marvel Universe, you need to be able to adapt. With Darwin, that's what he's all about. His adaptiveness to the universe. Let him change his physiology so he can survive all kinds of environments. It doesn't matter whether he's submerged underwater, shot into space, or dumped into a volcano. Darwin will always find a way to deal with it.
So tell me about the mutation.
Well, I got to survive. So I guess I'm coming with you.
Surprisingly, Darwin's never really been a major player outside of comics. And when he was brought to life in first class, he was shockingly killed when he couldn't adapt. Fans were understandably upset by how the character was mishandled then. Let's hope our world can evolve into one that appreciates Darwin a lot more. Number 9, Multiple Man.
Take your best shot. It's your face, pal.
Has the ability to create duplicates of himself. It's a process that was easy for him as snapping his fingers. His dupes can think and even duplicate on their own. At the same time, Jamie can always reabsorb them back into himself. If the dupes learn any new skills or take in new knowledge, Multiple Man can gain their wisdom later. Jamie's powers impact Jamie's endless capabilities. But he was used as little more than a distraction, finally got adapted to the screen in the last game. Since the character was originally going to get a feature film, it's safe to say Hollywood recognizes the value of Multiple Man.
I could use a man of your talents. I'm in. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
Number 8, Sunspot.
Come on, give me some sun.
Roberto da Costa is a Brazilian mutant with powers of solar energy absorption. Once he gets a hold of that energy, he can then use it to create glass, fly, and even enter a cool energized form. Whenever Roberto's all charged up, he can withstand a lot of damage. Outside of his powers, Sunspot leads an interesting day-to-day life. Roberto led a company named Da Costa International and took on a management position as the leader of a team of super-powered people. Sunspot has always shown when given the opportunity to make a difference. Although he can be a bit of a hothead, we still love to bask in his light.
Just feel that sun, man. It totally juices me. Yeah.
Number 7, Sunfire.
Don't you get it? Xavier was about to blow and we didn't get it. He's human looking. Someone went after him in front of the whole world.
What are you going to do about it?
War!
Sunfire's association with the X-Men was as brief as it was memorable. This mutant's ability to convert solar radiation into super hot plasma was as fiery as his notable temper. Thanks to his personality and wild powers, this X-Man was not exactly suitable for teamwork. Sunfire originally also had a deep grudge against the U.S. This stemmed from the fact that his mother was exposed to radiation after an atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. Shiro's tragic backstory and unique power set made him stand out amongst the legion of mutants. Instead of being known to shift loyalty in the middle of battle, hopefully, more creative continues to be flames underneath Sunfire's stories.
I've been in contact with mutants around the globe. They're ready to fight. Who is with me? Yeah!
Number 6, Cannonball.
Where are you going?
I got me a train to catch.
This fan-favorite X-Man character initially lived a normal life in Kentucky until he was trapped in a coal mine cave-in. Fortunately for Samuel, he was able to tap into his mutant abilities to move at high speeds while being surrounded by a force field that protected him from harm. Although Cannonball was hired to attack heroes, he soon rejected his evil employers and started leading the New Mutants. Humble, thoughtful, and a natural leader, Samuel places care of his family first and foremost. His abilities also allow him to come up with clever ways to stop his enemies. If Cannonball just got a little more momentum outside of combat, we're confident he'd gain some serious pop culture popularity.
Your mom's right, Sam. You got better things ahead of you than working your life away in a hole in the ground.
Number 5. Zorn. Conceived by legendary writer Grant Morrison, Zorn is a character that possesses a small sun as his brain. And no, that's not a metaphor. Zorn has to wear a mask to contain the vast energy he possesses. Not only does the accessory keep him from going nuclear, but it also makes him look really cool. He also has the powers of gravity manipulation, light protection, and can definitely take his place among the top mutants if he can be adapted with a much simpler backstory. The fury that this world has never witnessed. Number 4. Happy.
You know, when I do this, bad things can happen.
It's because you can't control it.
Although general audiences know Cyclops fairly well, they are probably not as familiar with his brother Alex. The younger Summers can absorb energy and essentially bounce it back off of himself to create powerful attacks. While cosmic radiation is a dangerous thing to play with, Alex, aka Catalyst, usually has limited control.
That feeling you find a smart way to go.
Number 3. Magic.
I now know your power, new girl.
Magic all helped her survive in that hellish place with her soul intact. Ileana later emerged from limbo and joined teams like the New Bosses. But since Ileana's magical prowess was strong, she's constantly in demand in and out of comics. Magic became the sorceress supreme of the limbo dimension. Outside of comics, the character earned prominent roles in film. Monster! There are some comic characters whose mutant powers are both a blessing and a curse. But only Longshot is gifted with the power of Longshot can only benefit from favorable odds if his motives are pure. While winning the lottery might not be an option, he can help a superhero achieve victory during a major conflict. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Legion. Like his father Charles Xavier, David developed strong telepathic abilities. But years after destroying the mind of a vicious enemy, he was diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder.